Well, can I tell you a story about travel?
Do it.
I just did. This has been an unbelievable year for me.
Yeah.
I just did my first hour special for Showtime.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and did it at the Boulder Theater in Boulder, Colorado. It was
I'm so
absolutely
excited. I have Showtime now.
great, and it's going to come on next year. And that was my first
We'll
hour.
plug that.
I've done 2 Comedy Central half hours, but they cut those up into 22 minutes, and then they have commercial breaks.
Sure.
So this is my first hour of uncensored, let it rip comedy, which is awesome.
It's about time.
Yeah, it's about time. And then as a little cherry on the cake, I just did this other Showtime special. It's called Live in Amsterdam. And they have like 25 comedians from all over the world.
Where'd they shoot that?
In Amsterdam.
Oh, that's crazy.
Come on.
And it was really cool. There's comedians from England and Ireland and Australia. There's a guy from India. And, I lived in Amsterdam for 5 years, and I had a late-night talk show and everything.
Right, they called you the David Letterman of Amsterdam.
Something like
actually.
that.
Yeah, that's all over the
So
internet.
they did a pre-interview. I guess it'll be on the DVD or something. Oh, so that Live in Amsterdam will come on next year on Showtime. And they did this pre-interview with all the comedians on the show, and they asked everybody, do you have any good Amsterdam stories? So
Everyone hopefully does.
yeah, well, I'd like to share with you one of my best Amsterdam stories. I moved to Holland originally for a Dutch girl. I had fallen in love, and I was there for 2 years, and we broke up. And then I was going to move back to the United States, and these people saw me in a comedy club, and they were looking for an American to host a late-night talk show. They gave me the job. So the first year that I had this late-night talk show, the ex-girlfriend would still get together and have sex with me all the time.
Holy schmoly.
And I was still in love with her.
Is that the story? 'Cause
And I
that's
wanted
good
to,
right
and,
there.
and I
Like,
wanted to
that's-
get back together with her. And so, one thing about Amsterdam is, it's a bicycle city, and they're, really tolerant with drugs and prostitution, but they're really strict about bicycles. You cannot ride your bicycle on certain streets. So I never could figure out why that was. So anyway, I'm having dinner with the ex-girlfriend in this Greek restaurant, and I told her, I said, look, I'm still in love with you, and I still want to get back together with you. Aww. And she said, oh, God, no. I thought you understood that this was only physical. And I got upset like a 14-year-old boy, and I stormed out of this restaurant. And I jumped on my bike, and I'm just hauling ass, and I'm just pumping furious. I got tears streaming down my face, and I'm all upset. And I'm ripping down Leidsestraat, which is one of the streets that you're not allowed to ride your bike on. And my front wheel went into the tram track, and I went over the handlebars, and I landed on my face on the street. And I had like big scraped strawberry, on my face. And the very next day, I had to film the first thing for season 2, which was like some remote field piece. It wasn't the studio desk thing. So I woke up and my face is mangled. I got these big scrapes all over my face, and I didn't know what to do. So I went to the Bijenkorf, which is like the Macy's of Holland. And it's right in the center of Amsterdam. And I went to the makeup area, and there was one chair open. And I went and I sat down, and I'd never been to the women's makeup area before. And it was this gay guy. And I sat down, and I just told him the whole story. I said, I'm in love with this girl, and I moved here, and I wanted to get back together with her, and she's still having sex with me. And then she said, no, I thought, it was just physical, and I have to be on television in 2 hours. And the guy goes, don't worry. I am a professional makeup artist, and I am also in love with a bastard. When I'm done with you, no one will know anything happened to you. And the guy went to work on me. And I swear to God, if you knew what you were looking for when you'd have seen that piece, you maybe could have seen it. But the guy really did a beautiful job of patching up my face.
Wow.
And I really think that the guy saved my job.
Wow.
So I went back the next day with flowers to thank him, and he wasn't there. I went back again the next day, wasn't there. For like a week, I went back every day. And then I would go back periodically, and I never saw the guy ever again.
Aww.
I don't think he actually existed.
Wow.
I think he was an angel. He was a gangel.
You had a gangel save you.
I had a gangel save me.
That's beautiful. Wow.
I would like a gangel.
Yeah.
We all need a
We
gangel.
all need gangels.
I think our intern's a gangel.
I think he is.
Yeah, oh, there you go. There you have it. That's
He's
a
got to
beautiful
leave and go patch up
story.
someone's face in a minute.
Well, maybe your Angel is a fan of the Jerk Show, and he'll see this and then contact
That would be
you.
lovely. I've got some dead flowers for you. I've been carrying them around for 5 years.
Maybe you're the bastard he's in love with. So where can we find you on the World Wide Web?
TomRhodes.net. I also have a little podcast called Tom Rhodes Radio.
Ooh.
And I've been this year. I've been a writer for the Huffington Post. The Huffington Post asked me to be a
nice.
travel writer.
Oh, fantastic! Perfect for you. Mitch isn't even in the studio right now. He's in our control room, and it's very high tech. Not
Mitch is
unlike your
he's in a satellite circling.
I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am.
So thank you, Tom Rhodes. Thank you for being on the Jerk
Is
Show
that it?
again. This is it. I know it's so much fun, and hopefully
I love
we
the
can have
Jerk
you
Show,
again. Thank you.
and thank you for everything, Lisa.